Hi guys, I just wanted to take the time to do a video for you and show you one of my favorite things, one of my hobbies. I slowed down on it a little bit because they do take time and I think work got crazy. Stopped making them as much, but I'm starting to get back into it, and so I figured I would make a video on it. So that is making glitter tumblers. I want to show you all the tools you need, everything like that. Okay, so some of the things that you are going to need are the cup. Let's start with this one. These I just get at Walmart. They're, I think, $7 to $10. Very, very affordable, and they keep your drinks pretty cold, pretty hot, whichever you prefer. And they come in a few different sizes. These are just 2 of them, but I feel like this is the best value, and it takes more glitter, it takes a little bit more time, but they turn out so pretty. So this is the 30-ounce vacuum insulated stainless steel tumbler. Has a lid right here. Doesn't close all the way. They have the straw gap right there. This one is going to be the same way, but this one is a 20-ounce. So you need a cup. Mod Podge. Okay, there's a few different types of these. I've used I think 2 or 3 kinds on different projects that I've done. For like doing glitter on glass, there's a different method. There's a dishwasher safe Mod Podge, but this one I feel like works the best. This is what you would use to apply the glitter. That's just one method. You can also do it with epoxy as well, but I like to do my glitter on Mod Podge for the first coat, just to kind of lay it down. You can see how it's going to look, and then go back with the epoxy. So this is pretty affordable. I feel like this lasts forever. Doesn't take very much. Just put on the brush. And so then we have glitter. So many different types of glitter. I like the extra fine glitter the best because I feel like it lays the most even. Most of these I actually got from Michael's. It's the Recollections. I have the little jars, you can see those. And then I also have the bigger jars for the colors that I tend to use a lot. And I like to use those and then go back in with chunky glitter or just another fine glitter. So these are the chunky glitters. These are very pretty if you just layer them on, but they do have a tendency to be harder with the epoxy, I feel, to get a smooth finish. So the first cup I ever did, it was ridiculous. I used so much of this that I was putting on so many coats of epoxy that my cup was getting so heavy and I couldn't get it smooth. But I've learned from that cup on what to do. So use a little bit less, kind of smooth it out, push it in, and it turns out really nice. But most of these you get at Michael's. I want to say they come in sets. Like I think I got 24 of these for $20 maybe. And then a few of them I did pick up at Walmart. Anything that I thought was really pretty, really sparkly, it's like I need that. Halloween's my favorite holiday of all time. I love everything Halloween. So I did pick up this black glitter. And then I did start a business on Etsy, but I just don't know if I have time for that. I put a lot of effort into it in the beginning and then just let it go. But I did make these 2. These kind of show all the glitters that I have. I put them on these just for like little swatch samples. You can see those. Very, very pretty. So then you do your glitter. You can also find these that have different shapes and designs on them. See those? So what you're going to want to do after that is the epoxy. So I buy the Amazing Clear Cast epoxy. I get this from Michael's. It's a Lumalite brand. I get it there because it's easy. I can just go in. The Michael's is 20 minutes from my house. And it's affordable. I know if you are really into making cups, you can actually order it in bulk or in much larger sizes with a pump. but for me, I feel like this is pretty easy to manage. Come with this bottle right here, and then this bottle right here. So there's two different sides, and you actually mix equal parts of them. You pour them into a cup, you mix them, and then you can use it. It kind of activates it so that you can apply it to your cup. You get really sticky, as you can see. Tape. I like to tape the inside of my cups. I think it keeps it cleaner, prevents any of the glitter, any of the epoxy, Mod Podge, any of that from going inside. Also, if you're doing stripes, it really comes in handy for stripes. You want that clean, crisp line. There's two different types of tape. They have, this is like painter's tape, and then this is the electrical tape. This is so nice because it actually bends with you. I feel like it does give you that nicer line. It's easy to tape around a cup, whereas this, it's hard. So I would definitely do the electrical tape if you were trying to choose which one to use, and these come in all sorts of different widths. So pick up some of those. The kind I got was the Scotch Super 33 Plus vinyl electrical tape. Oh. Also, alcohol. This is the 91% alcohol. You would want to use this if, let's say, you could clean your cup with it, get all the fingerprints off, all the oils, so that when you put your epoxy on or whatever you're applying, that it goes on smoother. You don't have any issues there. I also like to use it if I need to sand anything down on the cup. You can actually go back with this and it helps clean it up, gets rid of all that dry debris. And I just use, I can't remember what type of sandpaper I use. I think I got a multi-pack, and I just used a little bit of the finer grit, I believe. That. It's also good if you have like little imperfections too. You can just sand them out and then go wipe it down with this. Makes it nice and clean and shiny. Okay. And then I did buy some Wedge beauty sponges. I just use those with alcohol just to apply it. These are pretty cheap. It just makes it really clean instead of using like a cotton pad. I mean, you don't want any of those fibers getting in your cup. X-Acto knife. Gotta have one of these. I like to use this around the rim if I need to cut off any extra epoxy or anything like that to give it that smooth finish. I also like this too if I'm putting a decal on my cup. I can just cut it out if it's really fine with this. Then little cups. And these are little medicine cups. I use these to measure out the epoxy because I just like to toss these away after I'm done with them. They get gooey, they get gross. You do get two in the box when you purchase the epoxy. So I bought these off of Amazon. I think I got 2 bags of these for maybe $8. I'm not sure. It was really, really cheap. And so what I do is I take side A, side B, I pour them into one of these cups. This is just like a little Dixie cup. It does not have any of that wax on the inside. Some of them do. You wouldn't want to mix that in with your epoxy. It could really ruin it, and then you would put it on your cup and it would just be a disaster. So I use that just to mix my epoxy, and I use a popsicle stick. Okay, these are really cheap as well. You can get these literally anywhere, I feel like, and they're gonna be priced very cheaply. And I use them because you can just toss them away as soon as you're done mixing your epoxy. And so I'll just mix it in here. You can scrape the bottom with it, make sure it all gets mixed up, and then toss it out. And then I'll apply it. You would also want some rubber gloves too, which looks like I'm out, but you would want those to apply your epoxy. I feel like that's the easiest way. You just smooth it out with your finger. And then I also have a few other brushes too for the Mod Podge or anything like that. And then if there's anything else that I think you would need, I would probably maybe buy some wax paper, some sheets of paper, just to catch all the extra glitter when you are doing that, so that you can put it back into your glitter cup, because you'll want to just keep dumping it on, and then all the extra is gonna fall to the bottom, And you don't want to throw that away because glitter is a little expensive if you're going through it pretty fast. So those are all of the tools that you would need. I am going to glitter a cup, maybe 2 cups. I'm not sure on the colors yet. I want to do one Halloween theme, and the other one I'm going to let my niece pick out because I made a cup for my daughter, I made a cup for my youngest daughter, and she wanted a cup. So I haven't made one for her. So I'm going to let her pick one out, a couple colors. I know she has her eye on like 7 different colors, so we'll see what she decides on. And then I will show you guys how to glitter your cup. I will probably do a part 2 video on how to epoxy it. We are going on vacation here in 2 days. We're gonna be gone for a little over a week, so I won't have time to finish the cup, but I will put that in a part 2 video. Okay. Cup. I am going to some of this tape. Just for the inside. I'm not making things straight or perfect, so I'm just going to go around here.
You OPN, hit you on BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, and take the high road and hop in.
Okay, so have a line, decent line, just so nothing gets in there. Keep it a little bit cleaner. We're just doing the glitter part, so the epoxy, I feel like that's more important to keep out. So now we have the cup. I taped it off just like that. And these are the colors that my niece picked. These right here. And we might choose some chunky glitter to go on top of that. Not sure. So, Mod Podge. First color, we're gonna do gold on top. Take my hand. Paint this really fast.
Open up. You OPN, hit you on BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the high road and hop in. Open up, open up. Shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open, open.
Okay, it's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of the glitter just before it starts to dry. Anywhere that starts to turn clear, that means it's drying already. So let's get it on. Here we go. Kind of scary to see all the glitter that falls off, but you can just reuse it. Glitter's messy. Even if you're trying to be super careful about it, it's just still gonna be messy. I feel like there's just no way around it. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna go back with the silver. Okay, shake that off. Grab a new piece of paper. You're going to do the silver. It's actually more of like a holographic silver. It's gonna be pretty. You won't be we should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. Okay. I'm gonna go back and do the bottom.
We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, and take that hot road and hop in. Open up, open up, shut it down like a Macintosh. Open up, open up, open, open.
Okay.
Cold as ice and Coca-Cola. Open up.
Tap it off. Okay, so I'm gonna spray it with this. So I'll lock in all the glitter so we can do a second coat. Okay, so we're gonna let this dry, and then in the next video we'll show you how to apply the first coat of epoxy, and then we will be able to add on the chunky glitter around the bottom, and then after that we can show you how to apply a decal if you want to do that, and then we'll go over one more coat of epoxy.